Seriously? Hey you guys, and welcome to another video with me, 6+ Stevo. And so the title of this video, are you a good loser? Let's get into the reasons why I'm making this video first. I had a game the other night against Reroll Joe, regular opponent, and 1500 points, Orcs versus Thousand Suns, me playing the Orcs obviously, and I wanted to try something a little different. I just purchased some more of these boys, killer cans, and I was eager to try them out in the game basically, and because I've got a few of them now, I thought I'd try something a little different, and my usual tactic with Orcs is just to go hordes, massive hordes. The more the merrier, boys before toys all the way. And as I've said on a previous tactics video, that is I believe currently the only really effective game plan with Orcs. Yeah, so anyway, I decided to go full dread mob. So I went in with Gorkanaut, 6 cans, a Death Dread, and then I had some tank busters in there as well, and a small unit of boys. Loaded them up in trucks. I had 2 big mechs, custom force fields, ready to fix up the cans and the Dread and the Gorkanaut, and yeah, just try something a little different. Now, I was not expecting to win this game at all. I wasn't going into this to win. Well, obviously I was. I wanted to win. I always want to win. But I didn't think it was going to be a very competitive list. I just wanted to throw every can and Death Dread and everything that I had in to give it a go, because I like that sort of fluffy army, and I thought it'd be fun to try something new. And the tactical advantage it did give me was that Joe is very used to playing me now, and he's very used to the style of armies I bring. No matter what army I've played, even years gone back when I used to play Necrons and Chaos and Tyranids and stuff, I've always favoured troop heavy armies, you know, numbers. So I tend to leave a lot of the flashier stuff behind, or, you know, take minimal points, you know, worth of like elites and stuff. I tend to favour troops. So I thought tactically I might catch him off guard, coming at him with something different that he's unprepared for. That might give me the slight edge. But anyway, the game went on. I'm facing Magnus, I'm facing Ahriman, 2 Demon Princes, and then load of Thousand Suns with their bloody 2+ saves. And the game started off, first turn was fairly even. I did some light damage to him, he did some light damage to me, and then from then it just went downhill so fast. Honestly, it wasn't even funny, and it was a brutal game. It was just a grinding game, where nothing went my way at all. Nothing. I failed every armor save I had to make. I think I made about 1 or 2 armor saves in the whole game. I failed virtually every charge I attempted, even with the Orcs reroll ability. My Gorkanaut failed spectacularly to charge twice, just leaving him out in the open. He's got some moderately good shooting abilities, but his real strength is being in combat. The cans never got in combat, the Death Dread never got in combat, the Gorkanaut never got in combat. They just slowly got grounded down from psychic attacks, throwing mortal wounds at them and just chipping away at them and grinding them down, and doing very little in response. My boys fared a bit better. My tank busters did okay, considering there was no vehicles in his army. They still did okay. But it was just one of those games, you know, and we all get them every now and again, where nothing goes your way, absolutely nothing. And about turn 4, I think it was, I'd accepted the fact that I was losing this game. I could see it playing out in front of me. I'd managed to kill off a few of his marines. I almost killed both his demon princes, and it was at that point in the stage, at that point in the game, where I'd accepted it. I was losing. It was going to happen. And I think if you guys are anything like me, there comes a point in the game where you've accepted you're losing. There's no coming back from this, but your game plan then changes. You're just trying to make the best of a bad situation and see what you can kill off, what you can do. You know, you set yourself a new goal, right? I've lost this game, but can I just kill those guys? Can I do that just to, you know, close the gap a little bit and achieve something before he wipes me off the table? And so on my last turn, or what would turn out to be my last turn, I had very little left on the table. I had 2 big mechs and, you know, a few boys, and that was about it. And my 2 big mechs charged his 2 demon princes. And yeah, on my last dice roll of the game, literally my last dice roll of the game, I rolled to hit with my big mech with his kill saw. I got 2 hits, and so yeah, I'm needing 2s to wound. So with those 2 dice, I rolled snake eyes. It was literally like the intro to my video. It was like that, just snake eyes. And I'm ashamed to say, at that moment, I, with those dice, slung them off the table, told the dice to go fuck themselves, and was basically a miserable bastard for his following turn, in which he wiped me out. And yeah, I was just gutted. It'd just been one of those games where literally, I like I said, I went into this game not expecting to win, trying to win as always, but not expecting to win. But I just wanted it to be a fun game, and for me it just wasn't a fun game because it was just too much. And even at the point where I'd accepted I'd lost and the dice had been against me all game and nothing had really gone my way, it was like a real kick in the teeth at the end there. It just, the dice wouldn't even let me have that one moment, and it was the straw that broke the camel's back. And yeah, like I say, I'm ashamed to say I didn't take it very well. I didn't aim any of this animosity towards Joe. You know, there was nothing he did. He was playing the game fair and square. He won. He was the better man on the day. He bought the better list. He played better, and the dice were a lot better to him. Brutally, he was making loads of good saves. He failed a few, but there was nothing drastic. You know, he had a few things that went wrong for him, but generally the game went very well for him, and he was just in control the whole way. And yeah, fair play to him. He won. Joe, you played well. But I was thinking afterwards, after he left and we packed up and everything, I was thinking that wasn't very good way to react, really. And I pride myself on trying to be quite a good sportsman. I play fair and I try to be sportsmanlike and try to have a good, fun game, whether I'm winning or losing. Because I've been on the receiving end of someone I'm beating. Maybe I'm beating them really well, maybe it's a close game, whatever, but I'm winning the game, let's put it that way. And I've had opponents react badly and, you know, start acting depressed or angry or frustrated or blaming the dice or blaming that my army's overpowered and theirs is underpowered or something. And I've always found that quite, I've not liked that. I think that they kind of taking away from my victory when they're being like that, and I see it as being unsportsmanlike. So like I say, I am ashamed that I reacted like that. But it was a brutal game, believe me, and it was just it was too much at that point. I thought, you know what, screw you dice, screw you. You couldn't even let me have that one little moment of glory before he tabled me, and to throw snake eyes at me on my last dice roll was just fucking cruel. And there's only so much anyone can take. So I mean, yeah, this is the subject of this video. I mean, what are you guys like? Have you guys ever reacted badly? Do you ever take a loss badly? You know, are you good losers? Because for us Orc players at the moment, we have to get used to that. I definitely, with this Index Orc army, I've lost more games than I've won with them. I've had a few good wins, but generally I go into the games knowing it's going to be an uphill struggle. We just don't have the stratagems, we don't have the warlord traits, we don't have a lot of the special tricksy rules that a lot of other armies have, re-rolling dice, you know, and invulnerable saves and mortal wounds and things. We just don't have it, and a lot of our stuff is overcosted. And these guys, which I'm just finishing off now, I did use them in the game, but I'm just finishing them off. I've just got to put the exhaust stacks on them, basically. I still love them because they just look awesome. I just think they're some of the coolest looking models ever. I've done a few slight conversions there, I don't know if you can see. But yeah, so whether they did well or not, I'm still happy I bought them. And I'm going to be painting these guys up soon because they are just awesome kits, and I do love them. But I'm hoping in the codex, when it comes out, that we get, you know, these stratagems and stuff, and particularly stuff that makes a different build viable. So if we get some good stratagems and good buffs and maybe some point drops to things like killer cans and death dreads and stuff to make them more viable and make them a better option, that will help us out a lot. But regardless, I am determined from this point going forward, no matter how badly I lose in any of my games, I'm going to try not to react like that again, because I don't think it's fair, really, and I don't think it shows good sportsmanship. We all get frustrated at times, and we all, you know, sometimes the dice are against us, and sometimes you're playing against a player that maybe is a bit obnoxious and gloating in your face, but you have to take it on the chin. And the better response in that scenario for me would have been just to laugh it off and just, you know, have fun with it and just go down, you know, having a laugh and having some banter and having a good game, because that is at the end of the day what this is all about. And most of the time I pride myself on trying to be like that, but I think it happens to the best of us at times. We do get frustrated, we do get annoyed with the game, but yeah, so that's my little moment of shame there recorded for you all. I'm just finishing these cans off at the moment. Like I say, going to get these exhaust stacks put on them, going to prepare to get some paint on them, and yeah, hopefully I'll be able to show them off to you soon. But anyway, guys, that's the end of this rambling video anyway. Share your thoughts below anyway. Share some of your stories. Maybe I'm not alone in this. Have you guys ever reacted badly like that? Have you ever flipped your shit? Maybe you flipped a gaming table over. Please tell me no one's done that. That would be fucking tragic. But yeah, have you ever taken a loss badly, or taken a dice roll badly, or ever just got frustrated and then kicked yourself afterwards for doing it? Or do you don't care, you know, do you just play to win, and God help your opponent if he's beating you? Share your thoughts below, share your comments, guys. This is 6+ Stevo, signing out.